This is the town, huddled close to the sea, a tiny haven of neutral ground where men live in uneasy truce with a relentless enemy, the jungle. And outside, the jungle waits, steaming, hungry, treacherous, and watches with a glittering, heavy-lidded eye for the moment to strike. Danger is the watchword, and those who know the law of the jungle have a saying: kill or be killed.
Word to been around?
No, I haven't seen him.
Terrific. Boy, if I had to do, I'd take you all back to the States with me. I can see it all in lights. The Macombo, the Store Club, the Automat, Bob Warren and his 5 cucarachas. How about it, baby? You'll knock 'em dead. Especially in the Automat.
Oh, I love to go with you, Roberto, but...
Oh, your caballero's jealous, huh? Don't be silly, Jose, you old horse. I'll be out of here tomorrow. But tonight, I sing of Nina with the light brown hair, born like a vapor on the summer's day.
Roberto, you have a wonderful voice.
Well, I'd rather be a foghorn on Long Island than a nightingale down here. Wait a minute, here's a song I can sing. Try this one. Oh, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I'm going Louisiana, my Susanna for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the weather was so dry. The sun so hot I froze myself, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Ah, Senor Huerta.
Senor Warren.
It's the man I want to see.
Yes? What about?
About my money. Look, I built you the best air conditioning plant this side of the Panama Canal, and now you're stalling about the dough. I'm sick of asking you for it. Let's get off the merry-go-round, huh?
You are not worried about your money.
No, I'm not worried about it. Let's put it this way. I'd like to buy a few rounds of drinks, and I'm short of cash.
Oh, that's all right. Pablo, set up the drinks on the house.
Don't bother. Look, don't be so generous. Just pay me what I got coming to me, and I'll buy my own drinks.
I don't have the money in my pocket. I have to go to my office to get it, don't I?
All right, go ahead. If you're not back in 5 minutes, I'll come and help you. What kind of a sap does that guy take me for?
You will never get the money out of Huerta.
No? You know, it took me 3 months to air condition this dump. It'd take me just about 3 minutes to tear the whole system out.
Better go right ahead.
I'll get my money if I have to choke it out of him. Hey, come on, kids, cheer up. It's my last day here. Let's celebrate. Oh, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. I'm going Louisiana, my Susanna for to see. It rained all night the day I left, the weather was so dry. The sun so hot I froze myself, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. before pleasure, honey. I'm going to get my dough. Okay, Huerta, how about the dough? Huerta. You pick a fine time and take a nap. Come on, snap out of it. How about settling up? Huerta. Hey, Huerta.
Sorry if I am intruding. I just want to...
Never mind about Daddy's dead.
Dead? You killed him. You killed him.
Wait a minute. I didn't
You killed him. You murdered him. You murdered him. You killed him.
Hey. Hey, you.
Stop him, police! This man is a killer. He killed Corrector.
Thank you, Victor. Piano.
That was Gregory's surprise for you.
That was very thoughtful of you.
But it was my idea to have it in the cabin.
You're very kind, Victor.
Well, I thought you'd enjoy it, make the voyage pass more pleasantly. I'll leave you now and let you get settled.
Thank you.
See you later. Don't be afraid, I won't hurt you.
What are you doing here?
I haven't got time to explain now. Give me a chance to leave the boat. I didn't make it. I passed out before the boat left.
Tell me, who are you?
Look, I'm wounded. I can explain everything, but you've got to help me.
Sit down.
You got a cigarette?
No, I'm sorry. Where are you wounded?
It's my right shoulder.
Here, let me do it. Hurt?
No, it's all right. How does it look?
Not too bad. It's only a flesh wound.
It's a wonder they didn't finish me off.
Who?
Police. Man was murdered.
Murdered?
Take it easy. I didn't do it. I guess they all say that, don't they?
If you're innocent, why are you running away?
All the evidence was against me. I knew once they threw me in jail, I'd never clear myself.
What are you going to do now?
Get back there and try to straighten this thing out somehow. Where's this boat going?
To our plantation in the jungle.
How far is that?
Dock tomorrow afternoon.
What's a girl like you doing out in this wilderness?
It's what I want. It's remote, beautiful, peaceful.
Peaceful?
I find it so.
I don't see what's so peaceful about it. Nothing but a tangled mass of violence. Jaguar stalks the tapir, Boa constrictor stalks the jaguar. Even the beautiful orchids are slowly smothering the trees that feed them.
You seem to know the jungle.
I spent some time in it during the war. There's just one motto, kill or be killed.
Kill or be killed? Why, that's what Gregory always says.
Who's Gregory?
Who's there?
It's me, Victor. May I come in?
Just a minute.
Who's Gregory?
My husband. What is it, Victor?
Now, Maria, I have a little surprise for you.
A surprise?
Yes, I bought some music, specially so that you can play for me.
Oh, not now, Victor.
Oh, please. I've never heard you. I only know from Gregory what a wonderful pianist you are.
Some other time, Victor.
Well, I'm going to be a little obstinate about this. I don't leave this cabin until I hear you play.
All right, Victor. I'll play for you.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. I could listen to music like that all night.
But not tonight. Come on, Victor. Let's go up on deck now.
Oh, all right. No, please. Play me one little piece more. What's it? Oh, look, Jungle Moon. I'd like to hear this one. Jungle Moon. Sounds nice.
I'll play it for you when we get home.
Huh? That's a promise now.
I promise. Victor. No chess game with the captain tonight?
Oh, Maria, I can't leave you alone.
Oh, come now, Victor. You don't have to stay with me every minute.
What are you talking about? You know very well I enjoy it.
You're gallant but transparent. I know you're anxious to get into that game. Come on, I'll go with you.
Well, you insist.
You're here. I thought you were still in the cabin.
I think I've caused you enough trouble.
Brought something for you.
Cigarettes. Thanks. I'm dying for one. Where's your friend Victor?
He's in having a game of chess with the captain.
Who is he?
My husband's partner.
I don't blame him for buying that piano for you. You play beautifully.
Used to be a concert pianist.
No wonder. Why did you quit?
Sometimes you get too much of a thing. All I wanted was rest, peace.
So you came to the jungle, and to Gregory.
I don't like the way you say that.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it.
My husband loves me. He'd do anything for me.
Of course. sick of playing hide and go seek with these guys.
What'll you do after we dock?
Stay on board and try to make it back.
Have you any money?
No, I haven't.
Well, here, let me give you some.
Wait, none of that.
But you'd be helpless without it.
I've never taken money from a woman before, and I'm not going to start now. What do you take me for?
Please, think of me as a friend. Forget that I'm a woman.
I'll be darned if I will. Wonderful.
I didn't hear you come in.
I couldn't let you go without seeing you once more. I had to... Let's say I had to thank you.
You shouldn't have taken the risk to come here. Someone might have seen you.
Listen, Maria. In the war, the boys used to have a saying. It's no use trying to dodge the one that has your number on it. I believe that. And so do you. You don't think it was altogether chance that led me to your cabin last night? That made you accept the word of a man you'd never seen before? That made you take risks to save a man wanted for murder?
Please.
Oh, I know. You're married. You're going home to your husband. I'm an intruder. A nobody. But I'm not going to let you go without telling you that I...
Don't say it, please. I mustn't hear it.
I don't have to say it.
Goodbye.
Not really goodbye, Maria. You can't dodge the one that has your number. Forever.
Hello.
Hello, Gregory.
Welcome home, my dear.
Gregory, how are you?
Hello, Damio.
He's very happy to have you back. Did you get the piano?
I put it right in the cabin.
I wanted to thank you. It was a great prize.
I'm looking forward to hearing you play.
Yes, Gregory.
Get out, man. Get your hands off me. You... Look out. Look out. Look out. Get out. Get your hands. Guarda, Sebastiano, he will kick you in the belly. Give my regards to snakes and piranha. I've been waiting waiting for you.
Well, I'm sorry, Gregory. I had to have a bath and a shave.
Now tell me,
What?
how was the trip?
Perfect.
Did you see Werther?
Yes, we had a brief encounter just before I sailed.
What did he say?
Not a word. He had no time for it. There'll be no more blackmailing, Gregory. Good. Yes, we should have got rid of him long before this. It would have saved us a lot of money.
What about the police?
Well, they arrested the murderer.
What do you mean?
Well, it seems there was an American engineer working for Huerta.
They arrested him?
No. They shot him. He was trying to escape. The case is closed, Gregory. Satisfied?
Very. Now let's go in the house and see Maria. Hello, my dear.
Hello, Gregory.
I'm glad to have you home again. The house was pretty empty without you.
You know, sometimes separation brings people closer together. Hey, Gregory?
I hope you missed me as much as I missed you.
Of course, Gregory. Of course.
Well, here's to the homecoming.
I haven't seen you before. What do you want?
Looking for a job.
How did you get here?
On the boat. I ran out of money and they threw me off.
The only job we have is clearing jungle.
That's all right with me. When do I start?
Right now. The cart will take you down to the camp. Get in.
Well, he's a new man. Give him tools and supplies.
What's your name?
Robert Johnson.
Robert Johnson. You know that everything you get here will be deducted from your wages.
What do I have to get?
You'll need the machete. You'll need the necks.
Hey! What happened? This stupid fool! He dropped the pig into the water.
There goes my roast pork dinner.
I'm sorry. It was my fault. I slipped when I stepped out of the boat.
I don't get it. How do you get torn up like that?
Piranhas.
Piranhas? What are they?
Man-eating cannibal fish. They can strip the flesh of your bones in a few seconds.
Cannibal fish. What next?
Come on, get off. I like to be a piranha fish and eat roast pork for dinner.
Basta. It was an accident. That could happen to anybody. Didn't Senor Blanco fall into the river, too?
That is true. And the piranhas seemed just as happy to eat him. I remember thinking at the time it couldn't happen to Slom or Huerta.
No. It had to be a decent fellow like Blanco.
Huerta. Was he here?
Yeah, he was an overseer.
Why did he leave?
He made a fortune during the war.
And opened a big hotel with his money. And now he grabs a poor, harmless creature of the street, pours a few drinks into him, and the next thing the poor paisano knows, he is out here clearing jungle for Gregory Marek.
Who was this fellow Blanco?
Marek's partner, we liked him.
He came out here one day with Marek and Sloma. On the way back in the motorboat, he fell into the river and was eaten by the piranhas.
Say, you want it?
No. Hey, give for me, please.
Check. Why, Victor, you really have improved. You really think so? Yes. Stupid ox. Get out of here. Go on. No, go on. Get out. I hope that's the last time I ever see him. Victor, you shouldn't always lose your temper. It's the one weakness. Nonsense. For the first time I have a chance to beat you, and then this idiot has to come along and spoil everything. I hate the sight of him. Oh, come on. There. Here's our position. Gregory, why must you have this boy around all the time? Because he amuses me. Amuses you? There are a lot of other people that amuse, too. If he could only talk. If he could talk, I would have disposed of him long ago. Well, so then check.
Get the serum, quick. Give me a hand. Give me a knife, quick.
What's going on here?
Get the serum, hurry.
There's no serum.
What do you mean, no serum? This man will die.
What do you want me to do about it?
won't let them kill me like all the others. No. No. Not me. Not me. I won't let them kill me like all the others. I don't want to die in this hole. Not me. Not me. They won't kill me. I won't let you murder me. Not me. Not me. Not want to die in this hole. Not me.
Too bad. You should have let him alone. What good would that do? There'll be another one out here tomorrow, probably worse. Listen, you. Go back to the island and get us some serum and bandages and stuff we can use. We don't want this to happen again. Don't look at me. Go ahead. I'm not kidding. Now, get moving.
Come on, get in.
Supplies. Who do you say made you come here?
The American.
American? What American?
I didn't know. He came up to me, asked for a job, and I put him on.
Why? Come with me. Wait here. Gregory. I've got to talk to you.
Go ahead, Arturo. What's the matter?
There's been some trouble on the island. They sent the overseer back for serum and medical supplies.
What do you mean they sent the overseer back? Doesn't he have his gun?
No. They took it away from him. Some new fellow stirring them up. It's some kind of foreigner. An American.
American? Victor, didn't you say it was an American?
Yes, yes. I thought of that.
You'd recognize him if you saw him?
I'm sure I would. I got a good look at him.
We'll take those workers their medical supplies ourselves.
What?
Tell the overseer, tomorrow morning we're going back with him. Is that the boy?
That's him.
This is the man, Senor Mares.
That's all, thank you. What's your name?
Thomas Johnson.
American?
Yeah.
I suppose you know who we are.
Yeah, you're the man responsible for that poor devil's death.
Listen to me. Just a minute, Victor. I'm afraid Mr. Johnson is right. We should have checked the sanitary conditions out here more often. I deeply regret what happened.
Very touching. Only it doesn't bring him back to life.
Unfortunately not. You know, Mr. Johnson, you interest me.
So what?
After all, it doesn't happen every day that one of my workers orders an overseer around and gets away with it. But I can see you're not an ordinary man. May I ask how you come to be doing this sort of work?
It's a job, isn't it? I needed a job, so I took it.
I'm just a bit surprised that you couldn't find anything more fitting to do.
In this hole?
What's your profession?
How did you get here?
What is this, a third degree? I'm an engineer.
Engineer? That's very interesting.
I'm glad you think so. I'm also 32 years old. I'm single, had the chicken pox and the measles, and like my eggs sunny side up. Anything more you want to know, write me a letter.
The sooner we get rid of him, the better I'll like him.
Maybe we won't get rid of him for a while. I think we'll take him back with us. Might be amusing to see what makes him tick. Well, a different man. I hope you like your new living quarters.
Thanks. Beginning to feel like a human being again.
Of course. This is where you belong. Not out there among those cattle.
Well, shall we go in?
Maria.
I want you to meet Mr. Johnson.
How do you do?
How do you do, Mrs. Merrick?
Mr. Johnson is our guest for dinner tonight.
How nice. When did you arrive, Mr. Johnson?
Just a few hours ago.
I didn't know there was a boat today, Gregory.
There wasn't. Mr. Johnson was working at the camp, but I find he's an engineer, and I thought we'd have much more suitable work for him here on the plantation.
Oh, Maria, we interrupted your playing. Please go on.
Oh, not tonight, Victor. Shall we go in?
All right, my dear. Mr. Johnson?
Couldn't something have been done to save him?
Oh, no. He died instantly.
You can imagine, my dear, how shocked we were. And that's why I asked Mr. Johnson to design a suitable building for us, which we can use as a hospital out there in the jungle.
Oh.
Naturally, I accepted.
You'll be here for quite some time then.
I'm afraid not, Mrs. Merrick. I expect to have the blueprints finished in fairly short order.
I don't want you to feel rushed. As a matter of fact, when this job is finished, I have some other ideas.
Oh, it's very kind of you, but I hope to be able to take the next boat.
It's dangerous to make such definite plans here.
What do you mean?
I mean, out here you never know. You never can be sure. We think we changed the jungle, but actually, it's the jungle that changes us. It forces us to live by its laws.
If you stay here long enough, you'll be different, too. I've got it.
What's that?
I'm going to take your pawn with my rook instead of my knight. Then we'll see who's in trouble.
That's not bad. Do you play chess?
No, poker's my game.
That's no game for me. I don't like to gamble. Would you mind if we took our coffee later?
Of course not, Gregory.
I'd like to give Victor a chance to test his theory. Come, Victor.
Hello, Maria.
Hello. I still don't even know your first name.
Robert.
Rains have started late this year.
I knew we'd meet again.
Tell me more about the hospital you plan to build.
It's no use, Maria. Don't try to fight it.
Tried to forget you, but it was impossible.
I stood behind you once like this before, remember?
I remember.
Remember what I told you then?
No use trying to dodge the one that has your number on it.
You believe that now? I love you, Maria.
Gregory, what are we waiting for?
For him? Plenty of time. Plenty of time.
You wouldn't be so amused if you had to do all the dirty work yourself.
But you see, Victor, that's what I have you for.
Oh.
Now, don't get impatient. There's a right moment for everything. Let him have fun. Let him live a little. Maria,
What is it, Gregory?
why aren't you asleep? Must be late.
Gregory, I have to talk to you. I haven't had the courage before, but now I must tell you the truth. I don't love you anymore. I want you to let me go. I know I'm hurting you, but I can't go on living a lie. I realize now I never really loved you. We both expected a miracle when you suggested that trip. But a miracle was too much to expect. You will let me go, won't you, Gregory? Gregory, why don't you answer me? Why don't you say something? Gregory!
I didn't hear you come in. I must have fallen asleep. What is it, Maria?
Nothing, Gregory. Nothing.
What are you doing out here? What's all the snooping about? Come on inside. Come on. Okay, now let's have it. What's this all about? Hey, look at me. I'm talking to you. Answer me. Hey, what's this? So that's where my sketchbook went, huh? And I've been hunting high and low for it. What's the big idea? What's the matter with you? Can't you talk? What do you mean? Oh, I'm sorry. But you know you shouldn't take things that don't belong to you. I keep all my sketches in here. Look. Well, what do you know? Did you do this? Not bad, not bad. You know, if you really want some paper and pencils, I'll give them to you. All you have to do is come to me. Never take anything off this desk, you understand?
Hello, Johnson. We're just passing by. How are you getting along with your work?
What's eating him?
Well, what's damn you been doing here?
Nothing, just watching me draw. Here, I'll show you the floor plans.
Yes.
Of course, this is just a first draft, but I thought it would give you a general idea. Over here, I thought I'd build a dispensary.
Who did this?
Oh, the kid. Not bad, eh? I gave him some paper and pencils.
Yes, interesting. What were you saying, Johnson?
Oh, yes. Well, the dispensary would be here.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought over here there'd be a small ward with 6 beds.
Very good. Now, you keep up the good work, and we'll drop in again when you're a little further along. Come on, Victor.
Well, Gregory, what about those drawings?
What difference do they make? You know I have no intentions of building any hospital.
Oh, not those. I mean the boys' drawings. Do you realize what they mean?
No.
He's found a way of talking. What do you suppose he'll be drawing next?
You mean piranhas?
Not so amused, eh?
All right. Enough playing around. This afternoon, you take Johnson up the river.
Like Blanca?
There's nothing so enchanting as a walk after the rain.
Make the most of it, my dear. The rain will be back soon enough.
What was that?
Oh, probably a bull toad being swallowed by a snake. They sometimes cry like human beings before they die. Have you ever seen a snake strike?
Yes, I have.
It always fascinates me. It's so perfectly timed. First that laziness and apparent indifference that lulls the victim into a feeling of security. And then, sudden strikes, swift and deadly as lightning. It's beautiful in a way.
Beautiful. It's ghastly.
Well, that's the law of the jungle, my dear. Kill or be killed. It's a law I respect. Don't you, Mr. Johnson?
Yes, I've lived with it long enough to respect it. Long enough to want to get away from it, too. Better things.
Better things? I don't have to tell you how thin the veneer is, and how quickly we revert to the jungle under pressure.
Perhaps.
That's why the jungle fascinates me. Because here life and death are reduced to their naked elements. There's no room here for false sentiment. In the jungle, every creature knows that to show mercy to an enemy is weak, stupid, and dangerous.
I've heard other men talk like that, Mr. Marek. I notice they're usually holding all the top cards. Couldn't help but wondering how they'd act on the other end of the deal.
I can assure you, Mr. Johnson, that if the tables were turned, I shouldn't ask for the quarter I'm not prepared to give. After all, if a man lives by a philosophy, he ought to be strong enough to die by it.
Well, where have you been?
We took a walk in the garden.
Don't you know I've got to go to the island right away?
Oh, that's right. By the way, Johnson, why don't you go along with him? Might be a good idea to look over the ground and pick out your site.
Yes, maybe you're right. I'll go get my sketches.
I'll go with you.
So long.
Goodbye, Mr. Johnson.
Be right with you. Oh, good boy, good boy. There'll be no more work today. I'm going with Senior Sloman to the island. I don't know what you mean.
Ready, Johnson?
Coming. Quick, run for help. It's Sloma. The piranha's got it.
Are you waiting for someone?
Is Robert coming back?
Robert?
I didn't mean to say that. That is,
So that's it. You're in love with him. Why deny it, my dear? Well, it's true, isn't it?
Yes, Gregory. I would have given anything to spare you this. But now that you know...
Now that you found a new love, I'm supposed to bow politely and step out of your way. Is that it? Well, my dear, you've got the wrong man. What I have, I keep.
But surely, Gregory, not if I don't love you.
You will love me. Do you think I got where I am by being weak? Letting others take what belongs to me? On this plantation, my will is law. And you'll learn it.
Then I must leave the plantation.
You'll never leave the plantation. Now go inside.
Look, Sloma, time's running out on you. I knew when I heard you whistling that song you were in a Huertas bar. You killed him, didn't you?
Oh, my legs, my legs.
Come on, come clean before it's too late.
Yes, he was blackmailing us. He knew about...
About what?
About Blanco.
Blanco? That was no accident, then?
No. It was all greed for money. Gregory always made me do all the dirty work.
Wait, stop. He's dead. You all heard his confession? Take him up to the house.
Where's Johnson?
Marek, come with me. There's some things we have to discuss alone. Marek, you're carrying a gun. Let's have it. Inside. Remember the conversation we had this afternoon?
Yes. Who would have thought then that in a few short hours I'd be standing here stripped of everything? My lands, my position, my wife.
Maria told you.
Congratulations. I underestimated you. I should have taken care of you myself. I should have known that fool Sloma would be no match for you. Well, at least the bullet is quicker than the piranhas.
You think I brought you here to kill you?
What else? No, you're the one who's holding all the top cards.
You're a strange man, Marek.
Perhaps. I can show you anyhow that I can die the way I have lived, without asking pity or quarter.
You'll get justice, Marek. There are laws to take care of people like you.
Here the man with the gun is the law. You have the gun. Why don't you use it? Just as I thought. You're weak.
Call it what you want. You're licked, Marek. You're finished.
Finished?